You were tuned in to the Goodfellas Sunday Boxing Talk. It's your boy G5 Jeff TV, aka G5, aka 5, aka the Guru. I got a full staff today. I got my little bro in the building, man. VP Shane. What's going on, brother?
What's up, bro?
Got my
What's up?
big bro in here, Boxing First Vlog, aka Blunt. What's going on, bro?
Oh man, salute to the crew. What's good with y'all?
Yes, sir. And I got my bro Ty Finney, the legend, in the building. What's up with you?
What's up, man? Happy to be here. Glad we got a full staff, man. Let's get to it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Listen, we are straight freestyling today. When people start jumping in, get in the comments, talk your shit. Bruce Gas in the building, man. Big shout out to you, bro. Said, hey, my brothers. Big shout out to you. If you're not subscribed to Bruce Gas, definitely subscribe to Bruce Gas, one of the best boxing hardcore channels you're gonna find, man. And with that being said, before we even get started, please subscribe to Boxing First Vlog channel. Please subscribe to Ty Finney, the Legends channel as well. Be greatly appreciated. I think Shane, where you want to kick off at, bro? I'll let you kick it off.
I mean, recently this week, there's pretty much only one thing that people's been talking about, which is obviously Brian Norman Jr. and Jaron Boots Ennis. You know, obviously that's Blunt's guy, so everybody knows what side of the fence Blunt will be on. I'm pretty sure even with this one, bro, I think everybody's on the same side of the fence, bro. The question is it a duck or isn't it a duck? I think we're all in agreement that that's a clear duck, bro. I think everyone is in agreement that it's a clear duck. I don't think anyone can look at it another way.
Legend.
Even if you play devil's advocate, Jeff, it's very difficult to see how it's not a duck.
I've tried to play devil's advocate. It's really, for me, it's really no other way around it. It's you know the problem that I have with it, bro. Like on top of the duck, it's the reason for the duck. So they said they cross the street, they got to give top rank 15% or whatever. Then you got to pay the manager, you got to pay the trainers. After 1.7, he's only going to have like 800 and something thousand.
That's a lie.
Not only is it a lie, but here's the thing. If you have all those issues, right? How much are you making for the Keyshawn Davis undercard?
Bro, because I was gonna say whatever you have to pay on Matchroom is the same what you have to pay. The same thing you have to pay on ESPN. A contract's built the same. A promoter will get 15%, a manager gets 10%. That's regardless of what platform you fight on, bro.
Correct.
The only way that changes is if you're Canelo Alvarez, you're Javante Tank Davis, Anthony Joshua, people who pay their promotion, who they own the card. And if you're like Devin Haney Promotions or Canelo Promotions or whatever, unless you own the card, there is no way around that. There is no way around it. So that point is pointless. What they're saying is pointless.
Right. Legend, what you think about the whole situation, bro?
Yeah, I would have loved to see the fight. You know, I'm mad that it didn't happen. You know, even if at the end of the day he was walking home with 800,000, that's still a lot. 800,000 is still a lot, and for this fight that he's got on Keyshawn's undercard, I'm sure he's not making anything close to that. So, like, I'm mad at it, and it happened. But I am hearing, I don't know if anybody's heard this, but I am hearing that Boots could be possibly fighting Blair Cobbs in December. That's just something that I heard.
No,
I don't know. In Philly.
We gonna get into that in a minute, but I had to get everybody else out the way because the walking soundbite himself is in the building, and I know he's not going to disappoint me. So, Boxing First Vlog, the floor is yours, brother.
I mean, first of all, bro, you got a dude that come from quote unquote money, because Pops ain't no broke motherfucker. Pops run a trucking company, so they got bread. It's not about the bread, bro. You just felt like if you was going to take that L, you wanted more compensation. Just say that. Be like, yo, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to lose. I want to be compensated well for the loss, like the Canelo people get compensated well for losing to Canelo. even though he's a duck artist too, but we're not even gonna go into that situation. We talking about the current duck artist and whatever. What's dude name again? Brian Norman,
Brian Norman
Junior.
Brian Norman
Junior,
Jr.
yeah. Junior. Yeah, he acting like a junior right now, bro. Like, stop, bro. Like, this money situation, y'all shouldn't even brought up the aspect of money when people can delve into your background and find out if you come from money, if you got access to money, if you know what I mean. Like, people know this information, so you don't come from the bricks, bro. You're not from the bricks like that, bro. His people has money to a certain extent, bro. So just with the little 500,000, but my thing ain't even with them. Let's let them have that. Yo, we ain't getting paid enough. Okay, bro, cool. My thing is with all of these pundits in this game, and they keep putting their shade on Boots as if Boots is the dude that didn't accept this deal, as if Boots is the dude that should have went over the top to make the deal happen. It's like, what, bro? What's the problem? Boots is the A side. Why does he have to do all of this bending over backwards to make this fight? If dude wanted to become a recognized champion, become a legitimate champion, not an email champion in this day and age, that's all you got to do is sit at home and wait for a belt to be mailed to your house. So anyway, that being said, bro, this dude is fraud, bro. I'm glad the fight ain't happening, because if you already beat him up in sparring, it wouldn't have made no difference. It wouldn't have really gave you no super cred, because you done already destroyed the dude on several occasions. So
I disagree with that, bro. I disagree with that.
Go ahead, shoot, Shane.
Let me tell you why I disagree with that, bro, is because the reason why it does matter is because it's put, like, we believe Boots is the best at 147, but when you go in the ring and actually do it and you win a unification, that win is on your resume. Having a good resume is important in boxing, bro. You can't remove that. So yeah, he beat him in sparring, and we might all believe, bro. Brian Norman also believes that he's gonna lose to Boots, but we have to see that. You know what I'm saying? We have to see that. So for me, it does matter that he ducked the fight, and for me, it is something that I wanted to see. But I'll be honest, bro. I don't blame them. Bro, Jeff, I swear this might sound crazy to you, bro, but I don't blame them, because why I also disagree with Blunt is because when you hear them talk about money and they disagree, they turn down the offers. If it was about money, when you know someone says, "Oh, this is my final offer," and you know the fight's off the table, at that stage it's time for you to start acting correct. For me, they had no intentions of fighting Boots from the beginning. They had no intentions of fighting Boots from the beginning, and it was literally just clout chasing. Bro, the day after the day after the IBF, the day after the IBF called the mandatory for Boots, Brian Norman Jr. had a fight announced on the Keyshawn Davis undercard. So they already had that cooking, bro. They already had that cooking, bro. It was just free publicity that they were looking for. They had no intentions of taking that fight. And he's 23, he's young, bro. Why would you throw him in there with a young lion who's going to beat him? Because we're all at this stage. Even Brian Norman's dad knows that he's gonna lose, bro. He knows, bro. So why would he do it? You're on mute, Jeff.
You on mute? Yeah.
Hey, Vlog, what you got, baby?
Everything he said makes a lot of sense, but it still doesn't take away from the fight. If they wanted it to happen, it would have made the fight more relevant. But the way they went about it, it doesn't make the fight that thrilling to me. You know what I'm saying? Even if, like, say, next month they come back to the table and work something out, it's not a thrilling fight. It's a fight that went through too much. It's not like, dude, it's legendary. It's not like Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather, and they went through all of this for some years and they finally hashed it out and got the numbers right. This ain't that kind of fight, bro. And dude is not in a financial situation to even use finances as an excuse when you're fighting to get paid way less more money the next time you go out, and the next time you go out, and the next time you go out. You'll never make that Boots money unless you beat Boots. So it just doesn't make any sense.
Bro, it's one of those ones where we've seen this 100 times in boxing, bro. You have to ask yourself, you have to ask yourself, do you want to make that one big payday, or do you want to make small amounts of money that's easier work to then accumulate to that amount? For me, bro, I just think they're looking at it from a perspective of he's 23 years old. I'm not willing to take the risk. And that's what it is, bro. I literally believe it's risk versus reward, and they're not willing to take the risk. I literally genuinely believe that. I don't think at any stage when they were offered 1.5 million and they turned down 1.5, then they came back with 1.6, then they went back to 175. When it was at 175 and that was a third and final offer, at that stage, Jeff, if you can see a dude willing to slowly keep going up and up and up, what you do is, bro, here's my counter offer. This is the amount that I want. If the difference is 100,000, which it sounds like the difference was 100,000, I'm not losing 1.75 million over 100,000, bro. There is no way on earth I'm losing 1.5 million over 100,000. There's no way. There is no way, bro. There's
Yeah,
no
man.
way.
The
The
math
only
ain't.
way you're gonna do that is if you, as Blunt saying, if you're literally looking to sell your O. And even if you sell your O, because we've seen this before, Jeff. Didn't Eddie Hearn overpay Charles Martin for that IBF
He
strap?
did. He
He done the
did.
same thing. The difference
Yeah.
with Charles Martin was Charles Martin got that money and he started buying things before the fight because he wanted that money up front. he didn't
Yeah.
even care, bro. Like with Brian Norman Jr., they're probably looking at it from a long game, like maybe down the line we might make that money. But I agree with Blunt. I don't see it.
Yeah. I mean, Shane, I agree, bro. Like it looked like they was just trying to take Eddie Hearn to the cleaners in a sense. Because they said that they wanted 2.2. So that difference was about 500,000. You know
I
what I
think that
mean?
was their first bid, but then their second bid was like their second bid when they said they want a minimum of 200,000. That was, I think that was the last thing they said. A 2 mil. Sorry, they said the last thing they wanted was 2 mil, which is like 275 difference.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy, but big shout out to Tommy Dukes. Big shout out to you, bro. Um,
It
how
it's the
much you think?
worst business ever though, because what they're gonna make about 300,000 for their next fight.
Who? Brian Norman.
Yeah, he's probably gonna make
Yeah,
about 100,000.
yeah, he's probably getting less than that because I don't even think he's the co-main. I don't even think he's the co-main, bro. He's probably getting less than 300. It's probably more like 200 to maybe
Bro, if
250.
he's getting 200, what's Keyshawn getting?
Keyshawn, Keyshawn might be getting a half of M. He
But
might
this
be
is
getting
not on
five.
pay-per-view, bro. So how are they making that money back?
It's in his hometown. I guess they expecting for it to sell out. I don't know. I would say probably maybe Keyshawn's probably getting between like the 4 to 500 range. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I think Brian Norman's making he might be making like 200,000. So those same problems that he's having in regards to, got to pay the manager this, got to pay the trainer that, got to pay top rank this. You got the same problems when you're making 200,000 and when you're making 1.7. I'd rather have them problems making 1.7 than 200,000. Like,
Facts.
like you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even understand what's going on. But like, what does Boots do now? What does Boots do?
Boots is in a tough position. Boots is in probably the hardest position right now.
Yeah, Legend, what does Boots do going forward?
Like I said, I know nobody asked for this fight. Nobody wants to see it, but I would like to see him fight the Korean dude just so he can correct that wrong and try to stop this guy this time around. You know what I mean? Make those adjustments. But I said none of the fans are asking for that fight, so I don't think that would happen. But like I said, I heard it could possibly be Blair Cobbs in December.
Vlog, what you got for me, baby?
Me personally, myself, you got to take me off mute. I'm ready. You can hear me.
You're off
Yeah,
mute.
I can
You're
hear
off
you.
mute.
You had some background situations going on.
Yeah. I'm going 154. I'm taking the Madrigal fight.
I wouldn't.
Um,
I wouldn't.
I so I think
If
the
you
worst.
tell me he go to 154 and stop Madrigal, that's not making a major statement to that division.
Bro, I wouldn't. I wouldn't, bro. I wouldn't take that Majima fight. From that for me, I wouldn't take that fight.
Well, the question is with
He can't go
Madrigal.
right up and get a belt. Yeah, they was already talking about that. Madrigal already they already put that out there. Madrigal would
No,
take that.
that the fight can happen, but I wouldn't make the fight happen. For me, again, it just comes down to the amount of money. Eddie Hearn has just signed Jaron Boots Ennis. There is no way Jaron Boots Ennis is probably the future of a matchroom in the United States of America. This is the dude, bro. Him and probably Shakur, but Shakur isn't a knockout artist. This is the dude. Jaron Boots Ennis is the future of the sport. You don't go out there and put him in there with Majimo for no upside. There's no upside because the fight ain't gonna sell big. And for two, if the fight is hard or it's a difficult fight, bro, people are going. Jaron Boots Ennis stock will drop. You got to put this guy in there with someone who you know he's gonna cook, someone who you know he's going to cook. Overpay another
But
dude in one.
answer me a question. Answer me a question. Is any of the champions at 154 even going to take that fight if offered?
No.
This
No.
is a world
So,
champion coming up, and they usually do get the look. We just had a world champion from 135 go up to 140 and snatch a belt. So it's not like it's unheard of in boxing for champions to go up and get a look from a champion in the upper weight class.
So,
So
vlog, you want me to tell you what's gonna happen? They see Boots on
yeah,
the
talk to me.
outside of that door. They're gonna drop the belt.
Put a padlock on the motherfucker.
They're gonna padlock. Yeah,
bro.
they're gonna put it. They're gonna drop that
They
belt.
do. I mean, precedence has been set. Spence, Crawford, they dropping them belts not to see Boots, to avoid Boots. Yes, that precedence has already been set. So
Bro,
Jeff, you right.
it's very straightforward, bro, because Boots is in a very similar situation that Andrade was in a few years ago. When Andrade was in the same weight class as Canelo and Golovkin, all of those dudes, and Eddie Hearn was promoting Andrade, and he couldn't make Andrade a big fight. Boots is gonna be in that same position. You're gonna see Boots overpay fighter after fighter after fighter, and they're gonna just keep turning down the fight, and it will continue happening. It will keep happening, bro, because at this stage, everybody's looking at like no one is willing willing to go in there with Boots. Literally no one, bro. There
Hey
is
Shane.
literally no one.
Hey Shane. You know the thing that troubles me about listening to people talking about Boots, like they make it sound so simple. It's like, okay, drop the belt and go to 154. And I had this discussion with somebody earlier in the week, and they said that exact same thing. And I said, well, who at 154 is gonna go say, okay, me fighting Boots Ennis makes sense for me? There's not one person at 154 that's gonna make that claim. So there lies the problem.
Now, just because I do believe there is a guy at 154 that'll take that fight.
Who?
I think Tim Tszyu will take that fight.
But Tim Tszyu ain't
Honestly,
the
because
champion.
I think
he's about to be a champion. He's about to beat Makaduvi off in a couple months here. So that's getting him a belt back. That's cool. He back being a champion. Now let's get Boots after the Monteval fight, making Boots more of an international guy, fighting a really
How is
how
Tim Tszyu coming off
how
from? How is he coming off a
a
loss and
loss.
fighting for a belt?
Because that's the way that shit fell through, bro. Because I think what's the name dropped one of his straps. I think my Fundora didn't get that strap, so they ended up
No, he
putting
got
Tim
stripped.
Tszyu in
He got
or
stripped.
dropped it, whatever. That's what I'm saying. That's how they got that belt free. And I believe the winner of that fight will take Boots on. That'll give Boots a second division champion.
A vlog, if you're in Tim Tszyu camp, are you willingly taking a Boots fight? Like seriously.
I'm willingly taking it. No, I'm willingly taking it because you got to forget it's certain dudes that don't fight for all of this money, and all of this Al Heyman type of shit. There's some dudes that really fight the fight. You know what I mean? If you fought Fundora,
I wouldn't take.
I think he'll fight Zoo. I mean, he'll fight
For
Boots.
me, if I'm Boots, I'm staying at 47.
Can you stay at 47? How long can you stay at 47 and wait for these duck artists?
For me, bro, unless I can see a clear route at 54, because they're gonna freeze you out at 54 anyway. At least at 47, you can still keep real estate at 47. And here's the thing, bro. I think that Brian Norman Jr. fight is still on the table. Let me tell you why, bro. Because when Top Rank, remember, I already believe Top Rank negotiated that deal for the Keyshawn Davis fight before Eddie Hearn offered him, Eddie Hearn offered him. When he goes to the table next time, I guarantee he's gonna be asking for $1 million plus. And when that mill ain't there, he's gonna have to come back to Boots. You have to trust the process. You can't rush the process. You have to trust the process. If you're building a fighter, and they said when they first signed with Eddie Hearn, and when Eddie Hearn first signed him, they said, we want to become undisputed at 47. You have to trust the process, bro. There's no point moving up where you have no real estate, you have nothing at 54, and then the guys and expecting to get big fights. At least at 47, you're not dealing with guys who have big names. At 54, you're dealing with the likes of, obviously, I assume, Crawford isn't going to be fighting at that weight class. Charlo ain't going to be fighting there. But you're dealing with the likes of Timzu, Fondora, guys on the other side of the street who ain't going to see you, bro. They ain't going to see you. How many times in the history of boxing has Eddie Hearn managed to do a deal with Al Heyman? Hardly ever, bro. Hardly ever.
That's why the 154 move, I had to be honest with you, he's running into a dead end block. You know, if he goes to 154.
If he fights this rematch, I don't want to see it, but if he fights this rematch, he runs it back, he keeps his strap, bro. For me, if I was Boots, and I know you guys are gonna laugh, but I don't care. I'm gonna say it, bro. If I was Boots, I'll go out and fight Conor Ben, make a hell of a lot of money, bro. A hell of a lot of money for that Ben fight. Cook this dude. Now you are the real cash cow at the division, bro. Now you are the dude at 47 that's making all the money, bro.
So the problem with Boots is Boots only have one piece of leverage, and that's the belt, right?
Yep.
That puts him in the conversation. So Eddie Hearn lost the purse bid. He lost the Karen purse bid, right? And now his promoter has, full control of that fight. Legend, I'm gonna start with you. Does Boots actually take that fight to keep his belt, to kind of keep some type of leverage, or does he drop it?
For Conor Ben?
No, with Karen.
I think he would drop it. I would want to see the fight, but
what should he do? What should he do? What should he do?
I would say fight Karen. Even though nobody's asking for it, I say fight him just to try to stop this guy because you couldn't do it last time around. So
Shane, what you think?
Keep the belt, bro. Bro, you gotta keep the belt. You gotta keep some form of leverage in this game. Give people a reason to want to fight you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because the last thing you want to do, bro, is move up to 54 with no real estate and no one wants to fight you anyway. No one can give me a clear name that's gonna make Boots make no serious money. At least this way, bro. The truth is, he's got to try and get that Brian Norman Jr. fight. Because if you get that Brian Norman Jr. fight and you win, you get the WBO strap. When you get the WBO strap, you move up to 54, you're automatically the mandatory. That's what you need, bro. You need to create yourself a clear path.
So I'm gonna cook real quick and then I'm gonna let Vlog go last. I do think Boots need to get this Karen fight out the way to keep his belt, but I'm gonna explain why. You've had former champions fight guys more than once, and they might have mocked them the first time. I remember, and Vlog will remember this. I remember Bernard Hopkins back in the day. He fought Antoine Eccles, beat Antoine Eccles. Then the sanctioning body put him right back as a mandatory, and he had to fight him again, and he didn't want to, but it was for him to keep his belt. I think that happened with Sid Vanderpool as well for Bernard Hopkins. So we've seen this in history where guys are champions and they might have to fight a guy that they don't want to fight as a mandatory. This is another situation. So if you look at it, you have Boots. So Eddie Hearn signed him, so he got a nice bag off of the signing. Then Eddie Hearn basically overbidded for the Boots Cody Crowley fight, which ended up, Cody Crowley ended up being out. So he got like 3 point something million off of that. So he needs to keep his belt. Unfortunately, they lost the purse bid, but I'm sorry, Karen gets his ass whipped anywhere on the planet against Boots. It don't even matter. Boots is going to have to take one for the team. He's going to have to take this Karen fight. He's going to get him out the way so he can keep his belt, keep his leverage, keep his options open.
And bro, it's one of the craziest things. If I'm Eddie, I'm definitely telling him to go in there beat Karen. Because I don't have to put the money up for the fight.
Hey Shane, real quick before vlog go, Shane, what was the winning purse bid for that fight? Wasn't it only like 400,000 or something like that?
Nah, was it 400,000?
It was under 5. I know that for sure.
I thought Boots' purse was 400,000.
No. I'm talking about the total purse bid that the other company won by.
Wait,
I think it was under 5, bro.
I don't know. Let me check.
Check real quick. Vlog, what's your thoughts, bro? Like, do you think that Boots should just get Karen out the way to keep his belt? Or what would you do if you in Boots' position, Vlog?
While I'm taking the Karen fight, I'm shopping myself at 154. I get the route of enforcement by the WBO and trying to wait dude out. But, it's hard to catch a chicken. That's Rocky. It's hard to catch a chicken. So, you burn your lungs out trying to catch a chicken. So I don't know about that.
250,000.
Huh?
That is
250,000.
That was the winning bid?
250,000 more than what Eddie Hearn bid.
So what was their bid though?
2 mil.
They bidded $2 million for that?
They bidded 2 mil.
So Boots would get like 1.6, something like that?
Boots will get 1.4.
He would get 1.4. Okay, they would get 600,000. I'm pretty sure they're gonna stage it in their own backyard. So he'll get his ass whipped in front of his fans and his family and stuff.
No, but Brian Newman Jr. was criticizing Eddie Hearn for losing a purse bid. But I was like, bro, you have no
faith in yourself
right now. You have
no faith in yourself.
You have no right to speak, bro. You just lost 1.7 million for your son, bro. How can you speak? You literally just lost 1.7 million.
Bro, but that's my thing. When you're talking from his position of insurance, they are, like I said, they already have a family legacy going on over there. So he can talk from a sense of security, but make it seem like it's about the money. Come on, bro, that's shade. That's what they do. That's what females do in the hair salons when they kikiing and capping back and forth. Come on, bro. Stop it. Stop double talking. We ain't stupid out here in these streets.
Bro, it's crazy, bro, because like Shane said, how are you talking about somebody else's pockets and you're 1.7 lighter? Like, I don't even understand the concept with that.
And hold up. And this is your own money. Matter of fact, that could be at least half his career in one night in earnings for one fight. Win or lose.
Hey, bro, let me get in the comments real quick. And then I actually got a question for y'all. L Dub, the Plizzug in the building, man. What's good? Hey, L Dub, do not subscribe to L Dub. Please do. If you don't do anything else, follow him on social media. Because a lot of these fights and stuff that's happening, L Dub is calling these things probably about 4 to 6 months in advance. To be perfectly honest, one of the best in the game, man, covering the sport. Big shout out to L Dub, Plizzug. DM3, big shout out to you, bro. He said, honestly, fighters need to start being real disrespectful to start getting these fights who like to duck fights to get them in the ring. Example, like how Clubber Lang talked crazy to Rocky, or like Duran treated Sugar Ray Leonard. Let me respond to that real quick. That is a form of getting a fight. If you remember Aries Landy Lara, that's how he got the Canelo fight. You know, it kept popping up the
Right,
press
that
conferences.
it ain't always work, bro.
It don't always work
I see
though.
Shannon Briggs go on a boat for flipping for Klitschko. He still ain't get the fight,
Yo,
bro.
remember he was in the restaurant and got the drink thrown in his face.
Literally, bro. This guy
It don't work all the time, brother.
don't
It
work
don't
all
work
the
all the
time,
time.
bro.
We got a doctor in the house, man. Dr. Wang. Big shout out to Dr. Wang. Dr. Wang, before I read your comment, subscribe to subscribe to Boxing First blog, subscribe to Ty Finney, the legend. But he said Eddie Hearn said he thinks Conor Ben's suspension in the UK could be up next month. So why not Boots versus Ben in the UK? Blair Cobbs just said he wants to fight Boots in Philly. So that's something that Legend indicated. To be honest with you, I didn't hear that until Legend mentioned it.
I,
Those are two
I don't.
fights for Boots for sure, but it's about the belt. Like he needs to keep the belt. Like Conor Ben won't fight Boots unless
Now
there's a
you.
belt involved.
Now Conor Ben will fight Boots. Conor Ben will fight Boots. I genuinely believe Conor Ben will. Bro, let me. The reason why I think Conor Ben will fight Boots is because Conor Ben right now he's looking for credibility, bro. This guy
Yeah,
will fight anyone who's gonna give him a bit of credibility because his
yeah.
name is literally ice cold in these streets, bro.
Ice cold in these
And if
streets.
Eddie Hearn throws him up, the one person he can't, if Eddie Hearn says to make the Boots fight, he can't say no to Eddie Hearn right now because there's
No, he
no
really
other
can't.
promoter that's gonna say. There's no other promoter that's gonna touch him right now.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that 100%. L Dub, the plug said Robert Allen 2, Fort B Hop 3 times. L Dub, I had you in mind when I made that statement about B Hop and Antoine Eccles. I figured you appreciate that. He said Vlad fought Tony Thompson 2 times as IBF mandatory that no one
Slightly,
asked for.
that was
And
slightly different though.
listen,
That
it,
was
it was
slightly
slightly
different.
different, but actually Legend actually interviewed Tony Thompson. For the people that don't know, Legend, you was supposed to jump in and mention that before I jumped in and mentioned that, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely go check that out on Legend's channel if you get a chance. L Dub said Karen team won by slightly under 500,000.
I don't
Uh
understand. Ring Magazine saying different, but yeah, I'm gonna take your word for it because you're
yeah, he
more
said
than likely
Karen
right.
bid 2 mil, said Matchroom bid 1.5. Dr. Wang also said, what do you think about Turkey pay-per-view prices at $20? Is this going to be the future, and how does this affect PBC $90 pay-per-views? I will definitely start off with that. Dr. Wang, let me tell you something about the United States. It don't matter if it's a $90 pay-per-view, a $20 pay-per-view, or a $5 pay-per-view. If they don't want to buy it, they're not
They
going to
ain't
buy
buying
it.
it.
They will stream a $20 pay-per-view, a $90 pay-per-view. It might be 99 cents and they'll still stream it. So it really don't matter. I think that's a part of Turkey Al Sheik not being knowledgeable as far as some things in boxing. I think he thinks he's like the superhero of boxing and he's just gonna fly in and just straighten everything out. Boxing's been
but
screwed for over 50 years when it come
but
down to business. It's not gonna change.
and when you ask how does this affect PBC's $90 pay-per-views, let's keep it real, bro. PBC $90 pay-per-view models was killed before Turkey Al Sheikh, bro. They lost their deal with Fox and Showtime. Showtime's out of business because of what they were doing a couple years ago, putting things like Ortiz and Charles Martin on pay-per-view and Tim Zoo versus I'm not Tim Zoo. What's that dude's name? Furman and Barrios on pay per view, bro. They Andy Ruiz versus Chris Ariola on pay per view. Their pay per view models been in a bin, bro. It's been in a bin. The truth is, what Turkey should have said, because let's just keep it real. If Turkey does do $20 pay per views, it might be better for. It might be better in the short term, but it ain't better in the long term, bro, because he's now paying people not based on back end pay-per-view. He's paying people on the basis of site fee. And if you're paying people based on site fee and how much tickets you can sell, how long can Saudi overpay people? because they've been overpaying people, and obviously they have enough money to overpay people. But when you've colonized the market, you no longer have to. When you've colonized the market, you no longer have to overpay people because there's nowhere else for anyone to turn. As boxing fans, we have to hope that PBC stay in boxing and Top Rank and all of these other companies stay in boxing. We don't want one person to colonize boxing, because the moment that happens, bro, what you start to see is situations like what happened with Zerdo Ramirez and Top Rank, where they say until you fight, you're sitting on a bench. You fight
Right.
this dude, or you fight for this amount of money, or you don't fight at all. And you got
Right.
Mikey Garcia or Zerdo, they have to sit out for like 2 years. They can't fight, bro. So you don't want people to colonize the market at all.
No, that's a fact, bro. Like that's really a fact. As far as Ala Sheik, I feel like he's Vlog said it before. He's good and bad all at the same time, but he needs somebody behind him that's really a boxing mind and really knows what's going on. And he's kind of just freestyling right now.
I don't think he does, Jeff. I don't think he does, bro. The reason why I don't think he does is because you and Blunt are saying that based on the fact that you feel like he has invested interest in boxing. I don't believe he does, bro. I
I
feel
don't
like
think
he
he
has
do either.
invested.
No, bro. I think he takes boxing as a party. When you're so rich, you have to find different ways to kick it with your money. This is the newest way for him, in my estimation, because he's,
Bro,
like I said, he's not somebody that's been on the outskirts of boxing for a while, been a fan, and then he dwelled into it. He just jumped into it because he had money. He had to figure out something to do with his money. So that's why I say he's good and bad, because any investment in the sport is good because you want your product to be invested in so it can grow and it can mature. But at the same time, if he's putting on cards like he did that last 9.5 hours, and you got some washed up rappers doing some red carpet rollout, like retirement parties, solos, like what is going on, bro? Like none of that as a part of boxing. So yeah, he's good and bad for boxing, bro.
A Vlog. Let me add on to that, bro. I do agree with you, but I do think there's a business side to it. So he came out and said he wants to buy every single major promotion that's out there. Top Rank, Golden Boy, like he wants to buy them all. So even though I agree 100% with your statement, I do think he's partying with his money, but he also want to do some major
Yeah,
business.
but that's not gonna happen. That no, why
You and I
would
know
I
that.
give up my like that's fluff. That's just talk for the media. Like, but you're not, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody's gonna sell you their power. You know
Correct.
what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like you use your power to get more money. You don't
Yeah.
use your power to sell it. You know what I'm saying? So that's I don't know, but I mean, I like his ambition. Like I said, that's part of what's good about him. Like he's ambitious. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. But
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of $20 card he talking about putting on. If it's not better than what Pro Box do on Wednesday night, then I don't know what to say for him. That's not
Yeah.
gonna work either.
Yeah. That's a good point too. That's a good point too. Dr. Wang, he said, does Tank forfeit this November date because he can't find a viable opponent that's worth building the card around? Ryo, Loma, these guys are all out from what I've seen. And he said, any opinion on Bud next move? Sounds like Canelo or retirement. So, Dr. Wang, the one thing that I can tell you, as far as Tank is concerned, he's not giving up that November date. If you're not aware of what his contract is with Amazon and PBC, I think it's like a 7-fight deal, and it's like $200 million.
I heard latest name I heard was Chris Colbert.
It might be Chris Colbert, but I think Tank's at a point now. It don't matter who he fight; they're gonna watch. They're gonna watch. You know what I mean? But because of the contract that
And
he
I
had,
don't even know if that's not even a deserving fight for Colbert either. So,
nah,
but
they'll line up a couple turkeys for him. They'll line up a couple turkeys for him, but he's not going to
it's the
lose the date
holidays.
because of the Amazon contract. He's not going to lose the date because of the Amazon contract. You know what I mean? So now, as far as Bud is concerned, I know a purse bid is supposed to be set up for not a purse bid, but basically him and Fundora supposed to negotiate for a fight. I don't know if Bud is going to go through with that, but I'm sorry, I'm like, if he fights Fundora, there's 3 belts on the line. Shane, am I correct on that?
2.
It'll be 2.
He got stripped from the IBF.
Oh, okay, so it'll be 2. You sure?
Wait, who's got the WBC?
They fighting Machiavelli and Zoo fighting for the
IBF.
for the
They're fighting for the IBF, right?
That's the IBF.
I think it's the IBF.
I
Yeah.
thought oh, okay.
So
yeah, I've been off.
If you're
it might be 3 because I'm pretty sure.
I think it's 3, bro.
Champion in is he not champion, like interim champion, interim IWC?
Yeah,
champion?
I think Shane, I think the way they explained it is if that fight happens, I think Fundora gets elevated to a full champion for that fight, so it'll make it 3. We got to research that. We got to research that. But it's a minimum of 2 on the line if Bud takes a Fundora fight.
Is that a big fight? Is that a big fight?
Well, it depends because you have to look at it like this. It might be a bigger fight than a Madrimov fight.
It's definitely a bigger fight than a Madrimov fight, for sure.
I mean, but we know who was behind the Madrimov situation, so that's what makes it a big fight. So I'm just asking, like, in that situation, who's pushing Bud out there? What carpet is Bud riding on into that situation? Because I'm sure Al Heyman and them ain't got no king chair to be pushing him around in. So how go ahead.
Bud has to decide what he wants though. If Bud wants if he wants legacy and if he wants legacy, he's gonna have to make that decision, bro. He's gonna have to decide because if it is for free, bro.
The decision seemed to already be made for this dude because they out here calling this dude the greatest fighter of all time.
Who you listening to? I didn't hear that.
Bro, you don't listen to Pro Box. You ain't listening to your guy that stole the goddamn lab coat shit. They out here calling this dude the GOAT.
I don't listen to them anyway.
He's one of the
greatest. No, hold up, bro. You got Fanon, funny Fanon boxing, that funny style character talking about Boots should have signed with Floyd because Floyd made Moten a bigger star than Boots would ever be. I'm like, yo, these dudes out here in these boxing streets talking reckless.
He never said that. Fanon never said
that. Fanon did too say that. He did too say that, bro. He put a video out on that shit. What is you talking about? I just watched that shit. What are you talking about? He said that Boots should have signed with Floyd because Floyd has currently made Moten a bigger star than Boots will ever be, bro. It was a 9-minute video. I didn't get 30 seconds into it.
Bro, keep it real, bro.
I don't listen to him. I
don't listen to him either. That's why I don't watch him.
There's no respectable boxing person that would say that. How could you say that?
He said it. That's what it was. Boxing is so slow at the time. You know, we had a little dull moment for the past couple of weeks. I listened to him. You know, I'm doing my rounds and I'm in the street still. I said, what the fuck is this dude talking about, bro? I had to kick this dude off all my platforms. I'm like, anything I'm on, he can't be on. He can't be around me talking nonsense like that, bro.
You gave him his eviction notice, brother?
Bro, man, walking papers, homie. Beat your feet. Move around with that, real, man.
Bro. I'll keep it real, bro. If Boots should not even be thinking about fighting Crawford. He shouldn't even be thinking about that fight.
I agree. Because
because Crawford a duck artist. He learns from the best. He learned from his boy Canelo.
Bud not gonna fight him. Like it's just
Bud learned from Canelo. You lose your legacy when you really go in there. Canelo was able to bounce back from that spanking that Floyd gave him. Luckily, but Bud is not in that position to be able to bounce back from a spanking late in his career like this.
Vlog, but for that reason, that's why I say the fight don't happen. It's not enough upside for Bud to even fight Boots. Like
I know you guys.
Yeah, the
disagree.
upside is your legacy. The upside is your legacy. Now
Boots
you're a
name
duck
not out there
artist.
enough to Boots name not out
Man,
there enough to affect.
I'm putting it out
bro.
there. I'm putting it out there.
I actually
there.
agree with Blunt on this
But
one. I
a
agree with
Blunt,
on this one.
hold on, real quick, Shane. Hold on.
Stop, Jeff. Stop. Everybody is when hold up, Jeff. When people talk negative about you, the way they talk about Boots for a guy that has did nothing literally wrong in the sport of boxing, the way they talk about Boots is so negative, as if it's his fault he isn't crowned right now. How is that your fault? How is that your fault? When all you could do is your job, and all you could do is knock out who they put in front of you.
I'm not gonna let you wiggle around this question I'm getting ready to ask you. Vlog, answer this for me. If Bud fights Boots and he whips Boots' ass, where is Bud's legacy?
I'll tell you.
Hold on,
Shane. Hold on.
That's
real quick.
true.
Go ahead, Vlog. No, I want Vlog
Bro,
to answer
that's
first.
true. No, that's what they say with Floyd. Floyd cleared out the division. Am I correct? Boots is been in the division for the same amount of time you've been in the division. So you never cleared out the division, bro. Just because you beat Spence don't mean you cleared out the division, bro. So again, that's your legacy.
Can I answer the question? Can I answer?
Go ahead, Shane. Go ahead.
He know what it means, Jeff. Come on, bro. He know what it means.
What your legacy means, bro, Jeff. Sometimes we know this, bro. Some wins they age better than others, because if you go out and beat Boots, yeah, and then when you retire, Boots goes out and cleans everyone up. And let's say Boots retires with one loss on his career, you're the dude that gave him that loss, bro. If you look at it like one of Lennox Lewis's best wins on his resume is Klitschko. Vitaly Klitschko. At the time, people didn't see it as a big win. But when you see Vitaly Klitschko, a 10-year champion, and you think, wow, one of those losses were Lennox Lewis, you start to look at it different.
Shane, I'm glad you said
when
that, bro.
Canelo...
I'm glad you said
that. One second, bro.
Go ahead.
When you look at Canelo went on a... bro.
What's wrong?
Signals. Is it me?
No, I can hear you. We can hear you.
No, you good. You good. Just talk.
All right, cool. My bad, bro. When you look at Canelo, bro, Canelo went on years and years and years winning, and he only had one loss on his resume. That was Floyd. When Floyd fought Canelo was a puppy. But people don't care about that. He's got that loss to Floyd. And that's one of Floyd's best wins. So sometimes certain wins age well, bro. Sometimes a win will age well. If you go out there and cook Boots, bro, and then Boots cooks everyone else, he's done your job for you, bro. So I beat the dude who beat everyone.
So Shane, I actually agree with that, but I got a follow-up question. What does it do for Bud's legacy in the immediate? It does nothing.
There is no fight.
What are you talking about? Like, I don't understand that, bro.
Let me explain it to you. Let me explain it to you. Vlog, where do you have Terrence Crawford like all time, like right now?
Man, bro, he on the low end of a top 20, top 10 situation for me personally.
So let's go
because of this duck situation.
Let's go low end top 20, right? If he beats Boots, right, and he retires, how many notches does he go up on your list just off of a Boots win right now?
Because I know what he beat, I'm putting him up 10, 15 notches easy. Easy, because I know what he beat and at the stage that he beat him. Now, if he did it some years ago, I'd be like, that was a decent win because he was younger. He should have beat him. But if he beat him at this point as a double OG in the sport, I'm gonna give him credit for taking the fight. First of all, that's like people like Pitbull Cruz. Nobody gave Pitbull Cruz credit for taking that fight. He wasn't forced to take that fight, but he took a fight that was difficult. He went in there, did his best, he lost. But you still get a man credit. So even a loss like that is going to sit well with boxing fans, with promoters, with anybody supporting the sport.
Hey, Vlog. I just want to hold on, Shane, real quick.
You're asking the wrong question.
Real quick, Shane. Hold on, real quick. Vlog. So I just want to make sure I heard you correct. If he beats Boots right now, he would be up 10 to 15 notches.
I have him in the top 5, bro. Greatest fighters of all time.
A Boots win would put him in the top 5 of all time?
Based on what he's already done. And that's severely clearing out the division. That's even to say if he took the fight at 154 and beat Boots. I'm still giving him that credit of, he really cleared out 147.
Jeff, but I think you're
Yes.
asking the wrong questions.
Okay,
I
go
genuinely
ahead.
feel like you're asking the wrong questions, bro.
Okay, go ahead.
Because here's the thing. You're looking at it black and white, bro. If you look at the landscape of boxing right now, there is no, other than maybe Canelo, which is unrealistic, there is no one he can fight right now that's going to put him in the top 5 or top. There is no
I
one.
agree.
So
I
if
agree.
you're looking at it from a perspective of, all right, cool. You were the first one to bring up legacy. So if we're bringing up legacy, bro, you have to look at the fights that are going to improve your legacy. As it stands right now, forget what we felt of Madrimov. Me and Blunt had an idea of how the Madrimov fight went. It's fine. As it stands right now, you have just went tooth and nail with a 10-0 fighter. That's what is as it stands right as we speak. That is the
bro,
fact,
he
bro.
had bro, he had your eye looking like you got hit with a bat too. So I'm just saying.
So So let me just finish my point. But yeah, Blunt, you're right. So as it stands right now, that didn't do shit for your legacy. In fact, it might have affected your legacy negatively because up until this point, no one can say that you could have lost the fight. You could have lost to Madrimov. I'm not saying he lost, but you could have.
Right.
That you need to do something that stands the test of time, bro. You can go out there and fight Sebastian Fundora and become unified champion. That would be an amazing win. And unified champion in another weight class, that's a terrific win. And unless you're fighting someone like Sebastian Fundora, you can't give me no other name other than Boots, bro. There is no fighter that I would allow because here's the thing, because Crawford is of our complexion and he's our culture. We're allowing him to get away with certain things that we don't allow Canelo to get away with, bro. We don't allow Canelo to get away with ducks, bro. And I'll be honest, bro, if Crawford doesn't fight Boots and if Crawford doesn't fight Fundora in one of those two in his next fight, I allowed the Madrimov fight because I thought Madrimov was a top fighter and he had a belt at 154. If you're not fighting one of those two, you duck Boots, bro. And I'm not letting you get away with that, bro. I ain't gonna let you get away with that.
So correct me if I'm wrong. You just said he went tooth and nail with a 10-0 fighter, right?
Fact.
Shane, were you not the person that told us Madrimov was that dude prior to that fight?
No, but bro, that's me. I'm talking about from a massive perspective.
We're saying the same thing. We're saying the same thing. So we want to go with the masses, right? Take us away, like the panel, right?
Yeah.
We're going with the masses. If you know this, if Bud beats Boots, they're gonna say Boots was too green. You know
Stop, Jeff. You cannot say somebody this is not Trevor McCumbee, 28-0 type of shit. This is not that type of record that Boots has compiled. So that we can't say that even the masses is gonna say he was that green. Come on, bro.
What?
This dude is over 31 victories with a.
But Jeff, did they not say Floyd's win over Canelo was too green? Canelo was too green. Do you not say that?
Correct.
Okay, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, bro. Can Mayweather still gets that credit? Mayweather, if you look at Mayweather's resume, when you say the top 5 fighters that he's beaten, one of the names that you're gonna mention is Canelo because Canelo is a Hall of Famer.
Shane, we're making the same point though. We're making the exact same point. They said Canelo was too green, but Floyd got the win, right?
Yeah.
Floyd didn't get credit for that win until Canelo went on his run.
He gets Canelo, no, but it doesn't. Until Canelo went on his
but
run.
That's what I'm saying. We're saying the same thing, bro. We're saying the exact same thing.
But bro,
Canelo was on a run at that time too, though. So,
but it was even for that time, it was a young buck run.
I get it. I get it.
Jeff,
we're saying the same thing. We're just saying it a different way.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. You're saying he's not going to get the immediate accolades as he should.
Correct. That's what I'm saying.
I get that, bro. I get that. But you can't give me another name that will give him that. Unless he fights Canelo.
I agree with that, but let me tell you where it's different. Boots can't get a fight now. So let's paint the picture real quick. Boots fights Bud. Bud beats Boots. Is anybody in the sport going to give Boots the opportunity, the amount of fights to put him in that upper echelon for Bud to get the credit 10 years from now? He can't get a fight now.
But that's not Bud's problem. That's not Bud's problem.
I ain't say it was Bud's problem.
That's not Bud's problem. So
I ain't say it was Bud's problem.
Here's the thing, bro. when you look at the landscape of the situation, if Bud goes in there and fights Boots is in the same situation as Majimov. Do you think Fondora or Tim Tszyu or any of those dudes are going to fight Majimov? No, of course not. Because the risk versus the reward. The
Correct.
risk versus reward will be the same thing for Boots. However, if I'm Bud, I'm looking at it from a champion's perspective. I hate when people say, well, I earned the right to do whatever I want. No, you haven't, bro. No one has ever earned the right to do whatever they want. No one. Because this is the thing, bro. And this is why I know I'm sorry to go on a side note, but this is why I got to rate Alexander Usyk, bro. Because Alexander Usyk, if there's anyone in the sport, bro, if there's anyone in the sport that's earned the right to do whatever he wants, it's him. And he's still going there and looking to fight the best available opponent. So, bro, you can't give me that. You can't tell me that you're the best fighter, but you're not behaving like the best fighter. If I saw Bud today, and I love Bud, you have to fight Boots, bro. You can't avoid it.
So let me ask you this real quick. And for the record, for the people that's listening, we all want to see Bud Boots. Let's get that out the way. Now, as far as Bud is concerned, what's the better decision for you? Do you fight Boots at 154 and Boots brings no belt or anything to the table? Or do you fight a Fundora and then potentially a Tim Tszyu fight, which will put you unified for a third division, which hasn't been done?
That route's the best route.
That's the best route. That's the only point I'm trying to make. That's the only point I'm trying to make. I love Boots. I love Boots to death, and I think he's one of the best fighters I've seen in terms of just the eye test. I ain't seen many better than Boots. You know what I'm saying? And I want him to get every single big fight he possibly can get. It's just right now, he got to go through hoops just to get. He can't even get a Brian Norman. Like everybody wants to.
Bro, do you know why? Do you know why, bro? Do you know why? Do you know why?
Right now, he the boogeyman right now.
Man, when you the real John Wick in real life, this is what happens to you. This is what happens to you.
But bro,
and that's legendary. That's legendary. All that three undisputed shit. If he does it, that shit is trash compared to Boots. That shit is trash compared to Boots. That shit trash, bro. No, you're tripping. You're tripping. You're tripping. So you gonna tell me you gonna give this? Hold up.
Go ahead.
Hold up. You're going to tell me you're going to give this man accolades, and he ducked the greatest, the greatest. He had the greatest duck in history, and you're going to give him the accolades for quote unquote accomplishing. Hold up,
bro.
It is a duck if he don't fight him. If he don't fight him, it is a duck.
Hold on,
fights Fondora and Tim Tszyu.
If he fights Fondora and Tim Tszyu, it's a duck.
No chance.
If he fights Fondora, it's a duck because he's already been ducking him. That's why it's a duck, bro. Because he's already been ducking him.
Well, I just want to make, because I don't want to put words in your mouth, bro. If he doesn't fight Boots,
before, no, because you misunderstood what I said. I said you cannot give him the accolades of 3-time undisputed and he ducked Boots. You can't lift that accolade up over the fact that he ducked Boots. I can't. You can. I can. You can. That's the difference between me and you. I have a level logical mindset. First of all, the undisputed. Hold on. Listen. Can I finish? The undisputed at 154 is not really that hard. Tim Tszyu and Fundora are not. These dudes is not. These dudes is not boxing chess. Bro, let me finish, bro. Is these dudes boxing chess masters? Are they somebody that have impenetrable styles? Like, stop, bro. Stop.
Bro,
so him going up.
Let's keep it real, bro.
I got
let's
keep it real, bro.
Right now, bro.
One second. Blunt. Let me get 1 second though, Blunt. Here's what you're basically saying. In his last 3 fights, because let's say he beats Tim Tszyu and he beats Fondora. His last 3 fights was 3 world champions at 54. to clean up the division. He's now a freeweight undisputed champion. The reason why I can say that that is not a duck, and he chose a better path, is because boxing is always, the game's the same, bro. It's what is the reward? What is the reward? And there is no way you
Can I stop you? Let me interject this. Let me interject this real quick before you finish. Well, are we talking any of them three dudes that you mentioned? Can any of them dudes beat Boots? No. Majabal can't beat Boots.
We don't know.
We don't know, bro. Man, you got me. I'll bet my fucking house on that shit. You can come move in right now, homie. Take over the motherfucker,
bro.
You got me fucked up. I'll bet there is no way in the world that you're going to tell me.
I don't live in a world of, let me answer the question you asked me. I don't live in a world of speculation, bro. I don't live in a world of speculation. I live in a world of resume, bro. I live in a world of what you've actually done. I don't care about what you can potentially do for me. This isn't a Jesus Christ session.
All right. And I ain't talking about Jesus Christ. All right. We're talking about what we know as facts. Facts is Boots a better boxer than Fundora, Tim Tszyu, or Majavov? Is he a better boxer than any one of those? Get the fuck out of here. You can't answer that question. You don't have eyes. You don't have your own eyes, and you can't answer that question, bro. You're not being honest with the fans. You're not being honest with the fans. Be honest with the fans.
Wait. Let's be real, bro. Are we not acting like our eyes has failed us before, bro? We've felt fighters will win a fight and they lose, bro.
My eyes ain't never failed me, man. You got me fucked up, homie. I ain't in no goddamn
coffin. Wait. Who did Emmanuel Targu lose to? Because your
He went in there and fought a middleweight. He was in there fighting the middleweight. Stop it. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. He fought a middleweight. That's what my eye test told me. My eye test told me he fought a middleweight.
Hey, Vlog, you was kind of asking for that, though. You've been bugging for the last, 5 minutes, brother. You was kind of asking for that.
Bro, I at the time, hold up. At the time with Emmanuel Tagu, I was looking for the outside competition that these dudes had avoided. Boots is that guy at this current time. Okay, he went in there and fought a middleweight. He didn't get it done. That's my, hey, don't put him in there against a middleweight next time.
Vlog, real quick. Emmanuel Tagu does owe you a bag. I definitely
He do. He
definitely owes you a bag. But and if Boots has a marketing job, I'm putting your name in, brother. I'm putting your name.
I'm being honest. All right, hold up. Ty Finney. Eye test. Is Tim Tszyu, Fundora, or Majavov a better boxer than Jaron Boots Ennis?
I would say no. But
that's all I ask you. That's it.
Can I follow up with that, though? Just because you're a better boxer than somebody does not guarantee you're gonna get the dub.
Facts.
When you boost it, that's when you being the
OG of the panel. Can you agree with that?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, but the only thing I can tell you to rebut that, everybody ain't Boots and everybody ain't Floyd. That's all I could tell you. Everybody ain't Boots and everybody ain't Floyd.
Let's keep it real. Floyd fought better fighters than Castillo. Floyd fought better fighters than Corrales. When he fought Castillo and Corrales,
why? Answer me a question. Why is Boots not getting, or have ever gotten a Thurman? Have ever gotten a what's the little dude Porter? No, these are relevant questions for all of these guys that y'all say should be on his resume for him to be respected the way y'all respect other undefeated fighters.
Bro, here's the thing, bro. It's not even about Boots' resume. I promise you, it's not about Boots' resume. I'm not even criticizing his resume. I'm just saying the accolade of becoming undisputed is bigger than a Boots fight. That's what I'm saying. It's got nothing to the accolade of becoming undisputed.
Hold up. Not when that last one time. Not when that last undisputed route is as easy as going in there with one hand. Like, bro, these two dudes are not puzzles, bro. He can beat these dudes, bro. I hope he can. I hope he's not outsized and he can beat these dudes. I guarantee I put my house note on this shit that this dude Boots can go in there and beat the brakes off of both of these dudes. The way Bud will not ever, he won't go in there and do, bro. He just proved he can't really figure out people that's not smaller than him. Because if you look at all of these guys and they devastating wins, they've often beat up guys that's been smaller than them, bro. I'm just saying.
Bro, if you want to keep it real, bro, and I would even go as far as saying I would rather see, and this is gonna be crazy, and blunt, Jeff, you might clip this, but I would rather see Bud fight Tim Tszyu and Fondora than fight Canelo, bro. Because here's the thing, you can go up and fight Canelo and lose, and you can fight and become undisputed in 3 different weight classes. You have to ask yourself what you want to do. You can fight Boots, but for me,
bro, when they've already gassed you up and said to you, you the greatest of all time right now. So all in your mind is this big check. It doesn't even, winning the fight isn't even a factor to him. It's just getting in the ring, getting the contract signed. That's all this dude is thinking about, because now he's on this money trip, because boxing is about money and isn't about who's the best anymore. Because everybody's told him he's the best. Because he beat Spence? Come on, bro. Stop, bro. Just stop, bro. You just had trouble. And I mean, the hardest time you've had in any fight in your career with a dude that had 10 fights and over 400 amateur fights. So that means he had a lot of wear and tear on him before he even became a professional. And he still gave you problems. No wonder you don't want to fight Boots, bro. Duck artist. Probably greater than Canelo. Is he going to be greater than Canelo? Duck artist, bro. Duck artist.
Bro, you know the craziest thing?
Are you not the person that told me he was going to have problems with Madrimov?
But that's why I'm trying to say he's not this GOAT. And if he is able to accomplish undisputed at 154, hold up.
Who's saying he the GOAT?
People that are
saying that. Who's saying he the GOAT?
All you got to do is go online. I'm sure you go online. You go all these other boxing people that talk boxing.
I ain't heard one person online right now, bro. I haven't heard one person call him the GOAT.
Who?
Because in my opinion,
what's your boy name? What's the bald head dude name used to be on ESPN? He on Pro Box now.
Tim Bradley.
Yeah. Bradley called him a GOAT. What's the name? Called him.
I don't even think Bud is the best fighter in this era. I don't even think Bud's the best fighter in this era. I'm talking about me. I don't even think Bud is the best fighter in this era. So I definitely don't think he's the GOAT.
Vlog. That's what I'm saying. Like when we start listening to Tim Bradley, when we start quoting him.
I listen to other people and their perspectives on the sport. I don't just listen to myself. And I you know what I mean? I listen to the great ones like yourself. Obviously, I follow Shane. They've been on there talking that soccer shit. I don't know nothing about that. So lately,
you be talking boxing as well. What do you mean, bro? You be talking boxing as well.
Yeah, but the clips y'all been seeing, y'all been having them soccer dudes up there.
No, bro, the season just started, so we've been doing both. Yeah. We've been doing both.
Yeah.
Hey, Vlog. Let me. I want to kind of go. I'm on topic, but kind of off topic. With Boots, right? With him having the difficulties that he's having getting fights and things like that. You do know, like Bud kind of went through that same thing. Like they're kind of on similar paths. Because before the Spence fight, the way they talk about Boots was the same way they talked about Bud. Like he's one of the best. Okay. Now that you said that, why wouldn't you look back? Now that you said that, why wouldn't you look back? Why wouldn't you give that opportunity to somebody that's walked in your shoes and has the same skills you have?
That's why I will say if Bud doesn't fight Boots, he is ducking. The only excuse that he has is if he does go after undisputed. If he doesn't, it's a duck.
I agree with that.
If he doesn't, it's a duck for me. Because for me, you left 147 to go to 154 to fight Madrimov. As it stands right now, you literally only have one belt. You had 4 belts at 47.
Hold up.
So from
Hold up.
One second. I was gonna say, bro, unless you go for undisputed at 54, there is no you should have fought Boots because there was no reason for you to go up, move up a weight class.
Hey Shane, can I?
My thing. That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna ask that. Was there a challenger before you decided to ski skirt? Was there a challenger there at 147 before you decided to ski skirt and go get your eye dotted?
Well, this is a question for all three of y'all. So when Bud had the belts at 147, right, and Boots was basically given a belt. So if Bud fights Boots at 47 and he beats Boots, is he 3-time undisputed?
No.
I'm saying when you were undisputed, why not defend undisputed?
It's a title defense. He didn't get strict. He didn't fulfill his mandatory. He didn't want to do the mandatory fight.
So
that's what I'm saying.
So if Bud fights Boots at 147 and it's a title defense, and this is for vlog, is that more important than him fighting Fundora and Zoo at 154?
For undisputed.
I'm now, we ain't talking about right now. I'm talking about, like Shane brought up, legacy. We talking legacy. We talking those that are intelligent.
I just asked you a question.
Right now, right now, of course he's gonna take the easier route. Of course he's gonna take the easier route. It's easy.
So Fundora and Zoo is easier than a Boots fight?
Yeah, I agree.
Than a Boots fight.
Agree with that.
It's easier than defending your WBA title against Boots. It's easier than defending that one title you got against Boots. And he's a champion coming up, and they usually get a look. Oh,
I agree with that because I don't believe Fundora nor Tim Zoo's elite. And I believe both. I think Tim Fundora and Tim Zoo, both of them already have
B-class fighters.
Both of them already have.
Bro, and they be getting the brakes beat off their ass even when they win.
Though, bro. I'll be honest though. I'll be honest though, bro. Blunt. I actually think Majimov was a harder fight than Fundora and Tim Zoo. I think Majimov's better than Fundora and Tim Zoo in terms of like.
Shane, little homie, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Yeah, I think
he's a boxer.
But hold on. A vlog. So if you're ranking the 4, you're going Bud, Boots, Zoo, Fundora.
What?
You heard my question.
What?
I heard you. Out of the 4, you're going Bud, Boots, Zoo, Fundora. If you had to rank all 4.
Fundora, Zoo.
What?
What's wrong with his mic, yo?
What's wrong with you? Why the hell would I put anybody above Boots? They haven't shown me anything in the ring that this man has shown me in the ring.
What, Bud? You wouldn't put Bud ahead of Boots?
You put Boots ahead of
Bud? Never. After what you let that little dude from Russia do to your eye, there's no way in the world I'm gonna put you above Boots right now, bro. You better beat your feet, run around in the circle.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Vlog fell right into the bear trap, just like I thought.
We can't be doing this, bro. We can't be doing this,
bro. Who you seen doing that? Who you seen doing that to Boots? Couple little shots, couple straight rights here. Somebody might get a hook on.
We can't be doing this, bro.
Come on, bro.
We can't be
doing You crossing the line, bro. You be tiptoeing the line.
Bro.
You just crossing the line now, bro.
Bro, Blunt, you're gonna hate.
Bro, hold up, Shane. I asked a literal question. Who have you seen touch that man's face like that? I've never seen anybody touch that man's face and him go home and he can't.
Neither. Boots ain't got a
Hey, that ain't his. Hey, you know what? You know why? Because they all duck Boots. That's why he hasn't have a Madrimal. That's why he doesn't have a Thurman. That's why he doesn't have a
Thurman's ice cold though, bro.
Blunt. Blunt, we're agreeing on many things, but I'll tell you this now, bro. If Boots fights Bud, I think Bud beats Boots. And I promise you, bro, I think Bud beats Boots. You can put money on it, bro. You can put money on it. You can put money on it.
I think I think I know
I'll
I'm
put
from
money on it,
Philly.
bro.
I know I'm from Philly. I ain't supposed to say it, but
I'm so nice with it. I'm 3-1. 3-1. That's where I'm favoring Boots over that nigga. 3-1.
Hold on. So
I'm 3-1.
You would
3-1 right now.
Odds? You would get like
3-1 right
bro,
now.
I'll put 200 on it. I'll put 200 on it, bro. I'll put 200.
I think Bud beats Boots right now.
I'll put 2. You have to give me 6.
I think it's a close fight, but I think he beats him. I think he beats him right now.
Bro,
does he? No. Hold up. Does he get the call or does he win? That's the difference. That's what we talking about. Does he? Hold up. I asked that. Hold on. Let me finish. I asked that because he got the call with Madrigal.
No, but I think he stops Boots. I think he stops Boots.
I don't think he stops Boots,
I think
but I think he wins.
I know, bro. I know you guys are looking at me.
I love talking to you. I love talking to you.
Bro, let me tell you why, bro. As much as I love Boots as a fighter, bro, we ain't gonna act like Boots weren't getting clipped in his last couple fights, bro. This dude was getting clipped, bro. Did
it hurt? Did it hurt? Did it hurt?
Fight Bud,
did
bro.
it hurt?
If Bud hits you with them punches, bro, you ain't just walking.
Did it hurt?
Bro.
Madrigal walked through it. Madrigal walked through it.
No, he didn't.
Madrigal didn't.
He didn't.
Madrigal was in, bro. Madrigal was in that whole goddamn fight. What is you talking about, bro? What is you talking about, bro? That's how close that fight was.
With his foot. Bro, let's keep it real. Madrigal fainted his.
Did Madrigal get tired? Did he get tired? Yes, he got tired, and that allowed Bud. You know when he got tired? Yeah, but Madrigal did get tired in that fight. Madrigal got tired, and that's when Bud was able to land that uppercut. When Madrigal was able kind of sitting in front of him a second too long.
Madrigal doesn't fight like Boots. Madrigal has way more respect.
No one fights like Boots. No one fights like Boots. Boots is a Terminator.
Bro.
Yeah, because he ain't got no respect for you.
1 second. Boots fights with no respect or consideration for his opponent's power. That only works if your opponent don't have power, bro. If your opponent has power and timing, bro, you're gonna get clipped in between shots, and those shots are gonna hurt.
What about? Hold up. What about that working if you got whiskers? What about that working if your whiskers happen to stand up and you can walk right through that shit and beat the brakes off their ass? What about that working?
What
about that working?
Can I answer that?
Go on.
Let me answer.
Waiting for you.
All right. Let me answer that real quick. Yes, you can have whiskers. Yes, you can have a chin. But Shane, can you give me your famous quote, please? As far as your chin, what's the best chin, Shane?
The best chin is a chin that don't get tested.
Chin the one that go get hit. I get it. Right. But everybody's chin. But this hold up. This is boxing. Are you not going to get caught? Are you going to avoid every shot?
You don't have to get caught reckless, bro.
Yeah,
you don't have to get caught reckless.
But you ain't from the city, bro. You don't understand how we rock, homie. What it is to be that good.
You're right. You're 100% right, bro.
I'm trying to tell you. When you know you that good, you can be a bit reckless. But because you that good, you can be a bit reckless.
Hold on. Vlog. That's why Boots would lose to a Bud, because he will be reckless.
Yeah, stop.
Bud will make him, he will pay him.
Stop. Bye. I hear you talking. Did he just barely win a 7-6?
Bro. Spence came with that same mindset.
So you telling me Spence is the same boxer that you gonna compare Spence to Boots? Bro, I'm about to get off this live talking to y'all.
We're talking about chin. We're talking about chin.
Shane, listen.
First of all, Spence got clipped by Porter and got hurt. So Boots would have knocked Spence's head off his shoulders.
Bro, I see Boots get backed up by Avenetian, bro. That was not a good sight, bro. Avenetian.
Man, he was that's when you play with your food, that tends to happen. What happened with the
Play
food?
with Bud.
It got
Play with Bud and
hey,
see. Play with Bud and see.
and he'll beat the brakes off your goat too. He'll beat the brakes off. That's why your goat ducking. That's why he ran out of 147. He didn't want to defend
He's not my
undisputed.
goat. He's not my goat.
A vlog.
Hey, the way you're talking about him now, I think you got his jackstrap pent up on your wall. Just pan the camera and let it see.
No, he said that to me. I have to go. 1 second, bro. Here's the truth, bro. I've said things.
He know he clowning, yo. He know he clowning, yo.
1 second. He said things negative and positive about Boots. I mean, I've said things negative and positive about Boots. I've also said things negative and positive about Bud. Let's keep it real, bro. If anyone's got a jock strap on their wall, bro, it's definitely you, bro. Because you will never, ever say anything negative about Boots. Never. You will never.
I just told you something. But hold on. I just told you something negative about Boots. I just told you I just said he's reckless. Did I just not say that?
But
did I just not say that?
You said he can be reckless if he wants. That's not
no. Let me clear it up since y'all didn't hear me. I said when you so good, you can be reckless. When you're so good.
Hey, vlog.
When you're so pretty. When you're so pretty.
Was he reckless when he called him Via?
Yeah. He let Via get a little something off. And Via, the power puncher that he was, couldn't do nothing with him. The power puncher that Via was couldn't do nothing with him. So the power puncher that Bud is, he ain't gonna be able to do nothing with him.
Bro,
that's why he never fought him. That's why he never fought him,
bro. I hope.
That sounds like clarity. I'm clear. It's a ram wrap in front of me. I can see right through.
I got a question for Vlog.
I hope Boots never ever listens to you, bro. Because you have this dude going in there against Tyson Fury, bro. This guy could be anyone.
No, bro. I ain't gonna lie though. Real cap. He can be a 3-division champion right now. At 147, obviously, at 154 and 160. Right now.
Can I ask you a question?
Right now.
Could he go up to 175 and win a world title? I would just
not right now. Not right now. Not right now.
What about 68? What about 68?
What about 68? Can he beat Canelo?
3 years, yeah. Well, Canelo ain't gonna be around in 3 years. But I think he got the style to beat Canelo for sure.
Can he beat
Caleb Plant? He got the style.
Can he beat Caleb Plant right now?
Man, he will have Caleb Plant on a 12 speed. Run around that ring. Caleb Plant, his gears he's gonna be working them gears. He run around that ring on that 12 speed.
I love vlogs, man. Like,
bro, I keep it real, yeah. One thing we ain't spoken about it, but what did you guys think of a New Age performance this week?
At this point, I don't know what else Nui can do to really spark my attention. Like, he's just been that good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's just I mean, he's
hey,
just
to keep it solid though, I'm gonna be honest. If that dude was about 33, 34, that style, that southpaw, he was having some issues. But because he was fighting a 40-year-old version of that boxer, he was able to overcome that. But I think that southpaw, a little bit of issues.
Bro, I'll keep it real, bro. The fight I've always wanted to see, I don't know if you're gonna see it, but it's fight I want to see is him versus Brandon Figueroa, bro. I want to see how he fights against someone who you can't move. This dude's gonna be right in your chest the whole fight. Brandon Figueroa,
but he don't want to go up. They saying they ain't in a rush to go up.
No, but bro,
Figueroa at 26.
Yeah, but Brandon Figueroa was a unified champion at 22. You can't fight a catch weight, bro.
Yeah, but he
for that money.
But no,
that money, Brandon Figueroa ain't fighting no one.
You saying Brandon Figueroa go back down? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, there's a fight coming up in your backyard. Joey DeVico and Richard Torres. Who you liking that in 2 weeks?
Torres gonna get him. I like Jaime to get the stoppage, even though it's gonna be a tough fight. I'm hoping he don't take all that punishment that he was taking from Derevianchenko. But it's gonna be a tough one.
How did
Are we talking
Jaime
about the
get
same
out of
fighter?
his deal with Golden Boy anyway? How did he get
Fight
out of
card,
his deal?
yeah. We said
Is that the same?
he
Is that the
didn't.
same card? Is that the same card?
I think this is a
Well, I
top
thought
rank
he was.
card.
No,
That's
it
a
is a
top
top
Oh,
rank
okay.
card.
Well,
No,
you
it
know.
is.
No. He's right.
No, but
Blunt's
Jaime and
right.
them out here
Jaime's
next
top
week
rank.
too.
No, he's
Okay,
right.
so they're
Yeah,
on the
Jaime.
undercard of that.
No, Jaime's the main event. Blunt's right, bro.
So he's on the undercard of that. Right. Okay. Yeah.
No, Jaime's main
and-
event, bro. Jaime's
Correct.
main event.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to make sure.
But
Yeah.
I wanted to know how Jaime got out of his deal with Golden Boy, because that fight's on Top Rank. So how did Jaime get out of his deal with Golden Boy?
Good
Because his
point.
last fight was with Golden Boy.
Good point. I wonder if they lost him. Because you know they lost.
They
Shane
lost
Mosley
him in
Jr.
it.
too. They lost Shane Mosley Jr.
They lost him. They lost him in that Canelo fight. I think that was his last fight with them. He didn't fight under Golden Boy against the Revianchenko. It was just on the.
No, he did. He did.
Oh, then that was his last fight. Then that was his last fight. That was for sure. But I think it just was a fight minimum. Obviously, he had been on him since he was what 20, 23, 24 years old. So he damn near 30 something. Probably put his fights in, bro.
Yeah, let me run through these last couple comments so we can skate up out of here.
Get on up out of here.
Yeah, Dr. Wayne.
But what's his name? Didn't ask me. Yeah. Well, you was asking me about the heavyweights, right?
Yeah,
I was asking.
Joey Dweco and
Yeah.
Torres.
Yeah. Torres gonna get him out of there, bro. Torres
Hey,
gonna
Torres
get him out of there. Torres.
I didn't even know
He-
was still fighting.
Dweco's still fighting.
He.
I give it like,
That's what I'm saying.
I give it like 3 rounds. I give it like 3 rounds, maybe 4.
Yeah, Torres is still fresh. You talking about against somebody that's got wear and tear, a lot of that gym mileage on him. Torres too fresh for him.
The record's
Okay.
like what? The record's like what? He's from Philly as well, is he not?
Yeah.
He a gym warrior though.
Yeah, he is. Let me run through these questions real quick. Dr. Wang said that's a hot take, top 5. That was when Blunt was going on his Boots rant. Dr. Wang, Boots doesn't come with a belt at 154, no popularity or elite level wins. Why does that trump being a 3-belt unified champ with Fundora setting up an undisputed with Tim Tszyu or a Bakram winner? That's for you, Blunt.
I explained that because you ran from 147. That's
Can you
why.
technically run? Can you technically run and you're unified? You're undisputed.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that question. I was gonna ask that question, bro. That's like
I can hold on. I can say that because he was in the same shoes that Boots is in. Nobody wanted to give him an opportunity. Now you're in a position to give. What?
Can I ask you a question, Blunt?
Yeah.
If you, who's the 2 baddest females you've ever seen, like celebrity wise, in your life? I don't want to get you in trouble.
For me, I had to go back to Bo Derek.
Yep.
No, you don't even know who Bo Derek is. Shit, Rihanna a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
cool.
Shit, any bitch a bad bitch to me.
Cool. Let's put it this way. Is it running from Beyonce to Rihanna? That's not a run, bro. That's not a duck for me. That's not a duck for me. That's not a duck for me. He's gone from one plate of food to another. I don't see that as a duck, bro. I see that as a fair exchange.
We saying not right now. I agree with that portion of it. But as you said, legacy wise, to me, that's saying duck, bro. That's like, yo, you not standing on business when you had the opportunity to stand on business.
Though,
that's like Sugar Ray never taking a Hagler fight. Damn, man, my shit went off.
Becomes a pound for pound star, like a GOAT star, and Bud doesn't fight him, there will always be an asterisk over Bud's head. There will always be an asterisk over Bud's head that he didn't fight him. There will always be that asterisk over his head that he didn't fight Boots.
So is it an asterisk over Sugar Ray Leonard's head because he didn't fight prior?
Yeah, because you just mentioned it. So
only because I just mentioned it.
No, but bro, you're not bro. I'm a boxing fan. You're not the only person to say that. Many people have said that before.
Yeah. Vlog, what you think about that?
Just like Bo and Lennox Lewis, bro.
I think, but Don't you think every great fighter has an asterisk over their head?
No,
There's always
not
that
every
one
great
guy.
fighter.
Hmm?
No, not
No,
every great fighter. Who does Floyd have?
with an asterisk.
Yeah,
To the
you don't have an
hardcores,
asterisk.
maybe a Paul Williams for the hardcores.
Maybe. I mean,
Because I
that's
don't want to say
recent though. On
Margarito because he's a cheater.
What about Andre Ward? Who's Andre Ward's asterisk? Adonis Stevenson.
Possibly. That's a good one. He may not have an asterisk. That's a good one. That's a good one. He might be one of the few that don't have an asterisk.
I mean, to me, I mean, the only thing you could say about Andre Wood is Adonis Stevenson because he had 3 belts. Adonis Stevenson had the last, but he
Correct.
retired.
So
But
we'll
Adonis
go with
Stevenson,
Adonis. We'll go
maybe,
with
but that's
Adonis.
that's
Maybe.
still
That's a
stretching
maybe.
though. That's
Yeah,
a maybe, bro.
it's a little bit of a stretch, but I hear you.
Bud's one will definitely be people will definitely say it, bro. People are saying it now. So like in
Right.
3-4 years time, if Boots became, could you imagine if Floyd never fought Canelo and Canelo done all that he done? People would be like, bro, you ducked that Canelo fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, could you imagine if Boots became a free-weight world champion, undisputed in one of the weight classes, just cleaning up fight after fight, 50-0, all of that, and he
Right.
didn't fight Bud? Do you
Right.
imagine the stigma that will be on Bud's name?
Yeah, and it's like despite all the vlogs madness, he does make some good points within the madness. Dr. Wang, legacy and history, says being a 3-time undisputed champion, 3 separate weight classes trumps a win over Boots. Agreed. Tommy Dukes, I'm sub to the legend, but anyway, can I get Shane and Vlog channel?
I don't have a channel, but Blunt does.
Yeah, Blunt has a channel. I don't know if you type in Boxing First Vlog, you should be able to find it.
Or if you go to Jeff's channel,
he's linked in with mine. He's linked in with my channel too, so you can find it there too. Dr. Wang Anui said he wants Nakatani to fight his brother Takuma Inui first. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. Before he takes him on at 122, Junto versus Inui is the fight late 2025.
I don't want to see that fight.
Anyway. I don't want to see that either. He said, appreciate the great boxing conversation. Dr. Wayne, how did you find us? How did you find us? I'm kind of curious. But we're gonna close this thing out, bro. Any boxing talk involving Boots and Boxing First Vlog is gonna be entertaining. So
fun as hell.
Right. But Boots, if you listening, bro, take the Karen fight, get it out the way, man. Keep your belt and continue negotiating with Barrios and Stanionis and Brian Norman Jr. That's the best route, because if you go up to 154 without a belt, man, you're going backwards, to be honest with you. Nobody's gonna fight you,
bro. It's gonna be so easy for you to get that Norman fight. After Norman has a fight on that Keyshawn fight, I promise you, it's gonna be so easy to get that.
It's gonna be easy because on top of that, because I think he's gonna have problems. Who's he
fighting? Who's he fighting?
Cuevas. He's 28-1.
No, I know who Cuevas is. I don't know if he's gonna have problems, but I just don't think it's gonna be a good watch.
Yeah, Brian Norman's not and I know you make this statement all the time. He's not a clean fighter. He's not a clean fighter. Like, even his wins look rough. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's better for Boot.
I think Boots would counter him. I think he would counter him like crazy, man. Like when he's coming in, I think Boots would just counter him and clip him with something.
I actually disagree with you, bro. I think this dude's so scared of Boots, bro. He's gonna come in there gun shy, bro. If Brian Norman went in there with Boots, remember this guy's already been cooked by Boots in sparring. He's gonna go in there gun shy, bro. I've seen it many times. Young dudes who go in there against someone who they've struggled with in sparring, the first 4 or 5 rounds, bro, they're gun shy. He's young, bro. To build that confidence level back up, bro, it's hard.
Yeah, I think I think he didn't take the fight too because he's going in his backyard. He could possibly lose his belt, and he probably go down to smaller paydays. So I think that was another reason he just didn't want to lose his title. You know what I mean? His stock would probably go down too.
Let me ask both of y'all this, and I wish Vlog was on because I was going to ask him this too. Does Brian Norman get offered 1.75 million at any point in his career going forward? If it's not
That's a
Boots,
good question. That's a good question. That's
I
a
don't
good
think so.
question. I'll
I
be
don't think
honest.
so. Anytime soon. I don't think so.
Not in the
No,
not in the next 2 to 3 years.
no.
do you think he gets offered over a million at any point in his career?
Again, not in the next 2 years.
What you think, Legend?
There's no one at 54 or
I mean,
47
it'd
that
be a big name main event, but if not, if it's like a co-main or something like, nah.
the only person who I can actually see it maybe happening with, maybe. And if bro, I might be on my L dub in visionary shit when I say what I'm gonna say. Maybe
Right.
him versus Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez WBO champion at 40.
Mhm.
Obviously, if you move up to 47, you automatically become mandatory. They're both with top rank. I can potentially see that fight happening, maybe.
Even with that, does he get offered a mill for that?
I mean, does he not?
I don't know.
How big of a fighter is
Because
Teofimo in America?
where do you stage it at? Where do you stage it? Because Brian Norman doesn't have a name. Like he doesn't even have a name in his own hometown, and that's no shot. That's just facts.
Yeah,
Because
where's he from though?
Atlanta, he's from
Okay,
Georgia.
okay.
So
And he
the thing with I guess where I'm going with this before we get off is Brian Norman said he wanted an extra 500,000 if he had to fight in Boots' hometown. My thing was this: if you don't fight in Boots' hometown, that fight doesn't sell anywhere.
no.
That's
But
why I think it's enough. That's why I also thought it was a duck. Them making that
but
statement alone, I felt like it was a duck.
I mean that's a fact. But I think the biggest duck was the fact that day after the failed negotiations, he's announcing a fight for somebody else. Bro, you had no intentions to fight this dude in the
Yeah.
first place.
And one more question: do you
Jeff,
think?
can I ask you this question though?
Yes, sir.
Can you imagine, bro? You getting a contract from Matchroom that says 1.7 million, and then the next day you're signing a contract for 200,000. Could you imagine? How would you feel as a human being doing that, bro?
Bro, I'm doing $200,000 worth of medical damages on somebody. Straight up. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact,
Yeah,
man. Listen, we gonna get
yeah.
up out of here, man. We cooked for an hour and a half, brother. Shane, always good talking that good boxing with you. Let them know what's going on with you,
Definitely.
bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm Instagram. I'm Shane the number one. To be honest with you, like, obviously I'll always be on Jeff's channel. This is pretty much my home. But obviously my boy's got a channel who we do like boxing content mainly. He's starting to do like British football, not you guys
Yes.
NFL. We're talking about football. So we do
Listen,
content there as well, but mainly it's boxing.
lock in with them for sure. Big shout out to Shane, man. One of the best boxing minds I've met, just period. And that goes back years. And Shane is a young guy. So he's a future legend, you know what I mean?
Me
So
and Jeff,
everybody,
bro. I realized it the other day, bro. I've known you for 7 years.
yeah,
I've
we go
known you for
way,
7
way
years,
back.
bro.
I listen, and Shane thought he was the best 7 years ago. Like you understand what I'm saying? So people got to realize how good this young mind is, and when you a boxing fan, when you're a boxing just purist, whether you other people think so or not, to be that young and to be that knowledgeable, man. Like as far as I'm concerned, Shane is a young legend in the sport when it comes
Bro,
down to just being a boxing
I,
mind, man. So big shout out to Shane.
I'll keep it real as well, though. Just before I go, and obviously this is shout out to Legend as well. But how I became a fan of Jeff, like people don't understand. I didn't meet Jeff, and then he done a YouTube channel. I watched his content and was a fan of his content first, and then I was like, no, I have to meet this dude because this dude knows so much about boxing. That's what then, and Jeff's the first person on YouTube. It's a fact. I've been on many different platforms since being on YouTube with Jeff, but Jeff's the first person I've ever had the confidence to do YouTube with, like visually. Before Jeff was like, "Why don't you jump on camera?" I'm like, bro, I don't really like jumping
And
on camera.
listen, and big shout out to Padman McGriff because he first got on camera by accident due to technical issues. You know what I
Right.
mean? So big shout out to Padman McGriff and you know, Shane came to Philly, you know, rocked out with me in Philly, man.
I'm
Hopefully I can
coming
get out
back.
to
I'm
the
coming
UK.
back. I'm coming
Yeah.
back.
Hopefully I can get out to the UK, man, and then I gotta get out there and meet Legend. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, we build brotherhoods and families through this, you know, through this boxing thing, man. Legend, he put his link in the chat if you want to follow his channel. Legend, what you got going on, baby?
Man, you know, the interviews, they're going to stay coming. You know, I just did one with heavyweight boxer Timothy Moulton yesterday. He's out of Louisville. And, just sub to the channel, man. The interview's going to stay coming.
Hey, Shane, that's an old sparring partner for AJ, too.
Oh,
Timothy Moulton. And he got the sparring partner gig through Instagram.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
He liked it. Yeah, he liked the post. Yeah, he worked with Ortiz too.
Ortiz.
Yeah,
So you got a lot of these guys. They may not have the big fights, but they'll work with a lot of big time names, man. So and big shout out to Boxing First Vlog, man. One of the craziest dudes I know. It ain't a show without him on it, man. So big shout out to Boxing First Vlog, man. So on behalf of VP Shane, Ty Finney, the legend, of your boy G5 Jeff TV, man. This is episode 8 of the Goodfellas Sunday Boxing Talk, man. We're gonna see y'all next week. I'm gonna hit your phone.